today. So in this video, guys, we'll be talking a lot about the latest Manchester United news. There are a lot of things going on in the past 3 hours. There have just been a lot. We have gone from Ugarte's deal being turned down for a possibility of Ugarte coming back as Manchester United. We've gone from Manchester United searching for top-class, world-class holding midfielder from going to another, I would say more or less average midfielder in Sander Berge. And guys, before we continue, guys, please help us, guys, hit that 10,000 subscribers. We want 10,000 subscribers from you guys. If we can hit 100 subscribers today on this video, then you guys have done a good thing. So guys, please make sure you share, like the video for the beginning, and go to the column. We're asking you guys, the wonderful Manchester United fans worldwide, that can Sander Berge do a job in the Manchester United midfield? Can he do a job? Is that a right choice? Is that a smart choice? Because guess what? I think that Manchester United Football Club, guess what? We are... You know, the thing with Manchester United fans is that we have been spoiled by, in the past, people like me, which are young, we're not, I mean, we're not, I'm not a young fan. We have been spoiled by Manchester United signing Sebastian Veron. I know if you're a young child, you will know who Sebastian Veron is. Manchester United going for Lukaku, the player of the, oh, I mean, you guys might know. But guess what? I think the new Ineos team has to start getting us, you know, let's put our feet on the ground, you know. Let's take things normally. I mean, it is we are trying to build a football club here. We're trying to build a team. So for us to be successful in that sense, we definitely need to get some time. But unfortunately, as fans, as Manchester United fans, which I know a lot of them, we always try to say, oh, you know what, we will give the manager some time, but you know what, at the end of the day, we will not support the manager. Guys, if you're jumping in, please make sure you smash a like on the video. But let's go straight with the first news. The first big news is that Manchester United have confirmed their third signing of the season. And if you don't know this guy, it is not Ugarte. Guess what? It's not Ugarte. Get this out of here. It is not Ugarte, but, you know, as Fabrizio Romano just confirmed, it is Chido Obi Martin who has completed his medicals. None of you will find this as a good news because you're a bunch of sport fans. I'm not being I'm being sarcastic actually, but yeah, Chido Obi Martin. This is a guy which I think most of you here are looking and say, come on, it's not Ugarte. Come on, let me just close that channel. They don't know what they're talking about. This is not the type of news that we want. We want Ugarte, you know, sport fans. But guess what? Chidi is our third attacker. It's our third attacker at the moment, central attacker. And this young guy, Nigerian origin, from with a Danish nationality, might bring value to Manchester United. He could just be our new Marcus Rashford. Most of you sitting here never knew. I think most of you, if you're a fan for the past 3-4 years, you will know how Marcus Rashford's contract started. I mean, his name and everything, guys. Guys, if you're jumping in, please click the like on the video, guys. I know it's something new. You're surprised. This is not one of those massive community you jump in. But you know what? The next time you come here, we will be 1 million subscribers. Look at these guys are smiling. But anyway, guys, click the like on the video. Want to hit 10,000 subscribers. Can we do that before the charity shield? As the Glazers. I think we wouldn't do that. But yes, guys, so I will be happy if I can see the like. If we can have 100 likes on these videos, we are trying to do something. We do videos every morning. Sometimes some of you are snoring, some of you are at work. So we're trying to do something now. So please make sure you click the share button, like the videos if you're coming in. But you know what? Chido Obi has signed, has done his medicals. Everything is fine. Let's start from there. It is good news. Let's build the momentum because we'll be having some bad news coming up as time goes on. Look, Manchester United, we have a poll here. We're asking you, smart people, can Sander Berge do a job in Manchester United midfield? Let me tell you something. I know some of those smart pundits out there saying, oh, Sander Berge, he's a Finnish player. He's just too tall. He cannot tackle. He's not a good player. You know, I've been hearing crap. Norwegian footballers, did you know it's a Norwegian that gave us one of our Champions League? in the name of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Did you know? I know you might say that's crazy way of way of expressing yourself in terms of a football. Let me say a fan, but I'm trying to say that I'm trying to say that the Norwegians do have good players. Berg is a good player. If we want a player that is going to stop actions, break the lines, play with the defense, Berg can do a good job. He has played in the Premier League. Guys, click that like on the video. If we can hit 100 likes today, please. You guys, I've just said please. Please, if we can reach 100 likes today, that would be fantastic. We want this channel to go, further. We want, it to be shared. So please just help us do that. We have 30 of you watching. We cannot even have 10 likes. These, yes, I love the likes because these are the likes that brought you into this stream. Anyway, coming back to Berge, I think Sander Berge is a player that can do the job because why? I think he's physical. He got the height because we'll be giving away McTominay. We'll be not giving away. We might be selling McTominay. And he can feel, he can be valuable for Manchester United. This is what I'm trying to say. I don't know what you guys think, but tell me what you think, your opinion about Sander, because I think Sander, look, I think he is not the best thing that's happened to Manchester United yet. But guess what? I really believe that this is a player that if he's given a chance, an opportunity, he might become very helpful for Manchester United. By the way, guys, where are you watching these videos? We want to know where our audience is. The statistic is one thing. You are the other. Where are you watching these videos? Where did I do this stuff? I thought this was generally... so where are you doing, where are you watching these videos, guys? If you can drop your comments below, that will be helpful because we've been having a lot of people all around the globes, so we would love to know where you are so we can give you guys value in future. And thanks for all of you liking, by the way. So that's the news here on Chido Obi, but this is a bigger news. The big news here is that Pletty goal. We know that today morning we came up with this scope where we said, David Austin said that, yesterday, that Manchester United, hands off, we are not going for Ugarte anymore. We can't do this anymore. We want to have a good deal with, with PSG. And we are not ready to overpay for a player which we think he is he's not highly rated, but a player which has been which we obviously believe is a good player, but we think that the valuation is not fair. In many ways, I do appreciate such a move from United because, as I said earlier in the morning, one of the biggest things United need to do is to make sure that we work on that Manchester United tax price, which we have been suffering since a certain guy called Ed Woodward was our CEO. Ed Woodward messed up Manchester United. I said it in one of my streams that if Manchester United was a bank, Ed Woodward would have been behind bars. Not because he did that purposely, but because he was so inept. He has made our club look like a laughing stock. Ashukoya Adebayo, that is the guy. I know the name. Watching from Nigeria, I used to know that. I know the name Adebayo. I used to have a friend when I was a kid by that name, a Nigerian. I'm not Nigerian, by the way, but I do have a lot of friends. I'm quite international, citizen of the world. Anyway, let's go to this news. So as I said, you know what? People don't come here for the news. You want to look news, go and watch Sky, BBC. We are fans. We talk like fans. I want to create a community where we can talk like fans. I'm not Fabrizio Romano. I am Dukan Ralph. So, you know what? Look, so yesterday we had this story about David Onstein saying that Ugarte basically Manchester United said none. But guess what? Pletty Goal has come out today morning and said, you know what? This is what Pletty Goal have said. That he has been told that Manuel Ugarte still would like to join Manchester United and he's keen on the project. But there is no agreement signed between Paris Saint-Germain and Manchester United. That is not... It's not fake news, by the way, but that's no news because you know what? Manchester United already agreed with Ugarte some weeks ago, personal terms. And some of you might be asking, why is the personal terms when the clubs haven't agreed? Okay, this is where my job comes into play. I think if you're new here, you don't know. I work with football agents, so I kind of understand the way deals are work, negotiations. When a club wants to approach a team, the first thing the club does is you approach the club, take permission from the club that Ask them if they want to buy sell a player, and they might say they might say right out no. If they say no, the club cannot go and start making deal with the player. They can talk with the agent, but they won't talk with the player. They won't go to that level of, fee free and expensive and stuff like that. But when the club says yes, that's where you come to the player. You have a negotiation. If you can agree on that personal terms, then the next step is that you go with the club. You don't go directly with the club and start making a price for the player. It doesn't work that way. Yeah, so that's football transfer 101. You start with the club. The second thing you do is that you go to the club and try to find common grounds on how to acquire the player. That's where United are. That's where you see United have problem with De Ligt on the valuation with Bayern. The personal terms with Bayern and with Manchester United and De Ligt is already there because Bayern has shown an interest to buy the player. To sell the player. You might say, but Ralph, Everton didn't accept to sell. They don't want to sell Braithwaite. So why does Manchester United have an agreement with the Braithwaite verbal agreement? No, Everton wants to sell Braithwaite, but the price given by Everton to Manchester United of £70 million, United believes it is overrated. Everton agreed with Manchester United for them to talk with Braithwaite. That's the first step, as I told you, 101 in terms of closing deals. Then they return back to Everton and move on with something else. Okay, so we have loading Saturday. Paul is from Lagos. Smash a like. We have a lot of Nigerians coming into here with Obi Chido. I think he will make you guys proud, the Nigerians fan. Guys, please share these videos to all your groups. Our recommendations are a lot in the African continent. Maybe that's why we don't get views, because our African brothers are not good at pushing what is theirs. You know what is yeah. So yeah, but then again, welcome to the stream, all of you guys. If you do have some smart questions, drop them below. So this is the situation here. Manchester United, because Manchester United has decided that they will not overpay for Ugarte. We have been getting the news that, you know what, that Manchester United are going in very big for a certain Sanders, right? Sander Berge. I think Sander Berge is a player who he played for Burnley, by the way. Yeah, Sander Berge. He did. I think he did sometime with Fulham. He's 26 years of age. His attributes is energetic. He can destroy the lines, and yeah, he can basically do the job. I think he can. If I ask you what type of player does Manchester United needs, not wants, but needs in the midfield, what would be your reply? What kind of player does United need in order to be productive in the midfield? I can tell you, you can write it here. United need a proper CDM, quality, physical, energetic, can take the ball from the back. Maybe not perfect. That's not really the main thing. Except United is a ball-playing football club. Having a ball possession CDM would not be really required. Let us not behave as if we are going to play. We are fighting for the league. That's not what we are. We are trying to build a team, which it would take 2-3 years. I think the Ineos group has already noticed that that's what we will do. That's how we are going forward. So I don't see I don't see too much negativities in bringing Berge into the team, and I think he can basically he can do a job. In my view, he can do a job if things don't work. But you know what? I will appreciate if Manchester United does go for this now speculation. If we don't buy Ugarte, right? Which I think that we might find a deal, and I'll tell you guys why. Then I think Manchester United should go for also Amrabat, because some games there are certain games which we will have to play with double midfielder. You will say, oh, Rob, double pivot in the Premier League. Yes, we will have opponents who are better on the ball than Manchester United. Where is our ultras? Where is our guys? Most of them are at work. So obviously this is not the right time for the videos. We are not getting closer to our folks. But guys, please, if you're here the first time, please make sure you subscribe. We are like live every morning, and we try to get you guys breaking news, and hopefully you guys will enjoy our content. So please make sure you do so. Thank you very much indeed. So what do we have a second news here? There are some developments in regards to Leny Yoro. Leny Yoro underwent an operation. Yes, in the weekend. It was positive early Monday. That was yesterday, and he will be back with Manchester United in the next 6 weeks or so. Yeah, I mean, actually, I did have I didn't have personally, from my experience, I had a knee operation. It takes 1 month for you to start, walking and like jogging. It takes another 2 weeks for you to start, on the grass. Then you have to walk in the gym. The most difficult part is the gym, where you have to build your muscles and get on space. But if you're young, the process is quicker than what you might think it is. So yeah, guys, we have voting here. We're asking you guys, we just have 27 of you. We want to get 50 votes here. We're asking you, can Sander Berge do the job? And we have 74% saying yes. 74% go and vote. It's like an election of the United States. Go and vote. We want to see what you guys have here, what you think about Sander coming from Manchester United. And if you have some smart news, smart opinions, make them drop them here. The latest development also is about that. We'll tell you guys also. One of the reasons why I told you guys that I think Ugarte deal might come to fulfillment is because, you know what? Yes, Ugarte wants to play, wants to join Manchester United, and I think there will be a common ground, but unfortunately, it will be after the Charity Shield. And one of the reasons why I think Ugarte will be a Manchester United fan, this is it. You need to read the French papers after Manchester United decided to turn out their interest to another player. The French paper are not very kind with PSG. Why? Because they also believe that, look, 51 million for a player we're talking about pounds. 51 million, that's 60 million euros. For a player who was on the bench last season, what the hell does PSG think? Were we the one who told PSG to let Neymar to go to Madrid for free? What the hell do they think? So I think the French paper has reacted very pragmatic in a way and aggressive. For a local paper, L'Equipe has come out and said, look, it's an idiotic decision, because it's not like Ugarte was the highest goal scorer of France League last year. He was a player which the French team were unable to even give him enough games for last season. And United have made an effort to cut the cost of the player. And guess what? PSG are playing the female card. You know what the female card is? When I call it the female card is when, when you go out, you talk to a girl who admires you, you feel she admires you, and you talk to this girl and and she keeps behaving like, oh, you know what, I'm not feeling well, but she wants you to keep on making a move. Yeah, so we have good afternoon, bro, watching from Zambia. Yeah, any updates on Delete? And that's where we are heading from. Malcolm Namembo, Matthew Delete. There is a spin with Matthew Delete. United haven't given up on Marcus Delete. The thing is that Delete is a player which Ten Hag has been giving a go ahead about Delete. If you remember, I came here live telling you guys that Manchester United, Nassim Mazura will be doing his medicals today. That's what had to happen today because that agreement was done. But later on, United wanted to sink the deal, which Bayern refused. So the situation with Delete is, we think that there's just too much news in regards to Delete now. Because United are in really difficult position. We cannot sell this player. We cannot sell Casemiro due to certain issues, and it's quite complicated, to be fair. But Delete is a player which I think if United have to buy Delete, it will have to go down the tunnel. We know that Chelsea are doing a very good sale. For some reason, United, we are not able to get out the players we have to get out. We have to move on. But the good news is that Manchester United could use Sancho, right? could use Sancho as a deal also for Ugarte, because this week, my suspicion, right? Can I tell you guys what I think? Because look, there's a lot of rumors. Some of you look at, I talk about for Fabrizio Romano, legend, but again, these people get their news from somewhere in order to share it with us. But there at this point of that time, we have to speculate, and sometimes speculation works, because even in the transfer market, we clearly know that speculation is something which that also helps if you get it right. So I think I really believe, right, that Jadon Sancho will leave Manchester United. This is my speculation. You can take that to the bank. I think he would leave Manchester United. And I think that he might be used in a deal of bringing Ugarte in the midfield, because United is more about cash. We have a lot of players in that position. And I think United needs to look on... who will look on that. And we're having, guys, please make sure you click the like on the video. Who will be the third signing? Come on, guys. We just had our third signing 3 hours ago. That's from Conde and Shako. Shako, you need to wait. Shako, you need to, if you're subscribed, you need to click the bell, because you just missed the news about United third signing, which was Obi. Obi is our third signing. Chido Obi, the Nigerian-born Danish attacker, is a third signing. He has just passed his medicals today, confirmed by Fabrizio Romano. I think you should replay, just rewind the stream, and you will get that news. So hope that helps you. Come on, we need to be, we need to be happy with that. We do have Ken Dushebu, who said he's from Sierra Leone. Oh, our Sierra Leone brothers. Guys, please make sure you click the like on the video. If you don't click the like, you are destroying our stream. So please make sure you do so. And guys, please click the share button. You can share these videos. I think Michael Namemyo can help them. Explain to them how to share videos. Some people are not very good on how YouTube works. How far on Wan-Bissaka exit? Okay. You read my mind. You're reading my mind, Michael. Let me tell you what's going on. Wan-Bissaka's situation is already clear. Look, United have come to an agreement with Wan-Bissaka leaving Manchester United. We have come to that agreement with West Ham. West Ham is ready to pay Wan-Bissaka's salary and get a deal with him. But you know where the problem is? The problem is Wan-Bissaka wants to play the Oliver Twins card. I need some more. But in this case, Wan-Bissaka is crying, I need some more money, not porridge. So, Bissaka, what is he doing? Wan-Bissaka, we are luckily to find a club that signs Bissaka, gives him his salary. He earns between 90 and almost 100 a week. West Ham can match the salary. Wan-Bissaka has 1 more year in his contract. He can refuse and stay at Manchester United, right? He can refuse and stay at Manchester United. But now what Bissaka is doing, he is pressuring Manchester United to pay him off. So, to give him something like a bonus for leaving Manchester United. Everybody takes our club for a joke. You will never do that in Real Madrid. In Real Madrid, people pray to play for Real Madrid. I mean, Manchester United Football Club, most of the players in the past decade have been treating our football club like they are prostitutes. Sorry for me using this word. I know football is a short-term profession where you need to give your all, but I mean, it is unbelievable. It is unbelievable. So that's where we are with Wan-Bissaka, because Wan-Bissaka is a player which United does value, but we think, and Eric Ten Hag think, he doesn't really fit the system for us going forward. We have to be offensive, not defensive. That's why we have to move on with Wan-Bissaka. It is closing here, almost 40%. We have this question here. Can Sander Berge do a job for Man United midfield? Already 67% are saying yes. It has dropped massively. And yeah, so we have from Kerwin Nixon, who is saying, as for right now, Casemiro is comfortable because he is the man without any competition. Once Manchester United put replacements and place only them, you may see Casemiro's pride is broken. he's no longer the alpha. I see what you're trying to say here. Welcome to the stream, all of you guys. Guys, please click the like on the video. Katy Messi, welcome to the stream, guys. Fondes F Shako, I'll give you guys a shout out at the end of the stream. So make sure you share that button and smash a like on the video, because that's what helps us to bring more and more people, and then they can discover the community, which you are a legend of it. So I think what Kevin Nixon is saying is Casemiro. Honestly, that's a smart point. Casemiro is playing in a setup which he doesn't really have competition. That's true. That's a smart way of looking at things. And if you look clearly, right, you will see that Casemiro is somebody with a very huge ego. You know, yeah. I think if he starts getting that competition, that would be hard on Casemiro. I just imagine how frustrated he can be if he's on the bench, and he might. Casemiro is someone which United would like to find. I mean, even we're not worried if we can get the midfielders that we want. If Casemiro has very little games with United, I think the latest will be maybe in the winter. Casemiro will have to leave. We'll have to do a Cristiano Ronaldo with Casemiro. Yeah, so Konde Shaku said, I've already subscribed to the channel. You are a legend. What you have to do now, you have to share the video. Click the share button, share it to all your group, because we need to get Sierra Leoneans into the house, Nigerians, Cameroonians, South Africans, people from Angola, from Zambia, and you know, we are quite international here. We do have a lot of Europeans here as well. So Katy Messi said, why did we need to wait so long before selling and buying? It's frustrating how United struggles to sell or buy. Yes, fantastic question. Most of the fans don't know why it is difficult for United to sell. But let me just give you the magic reason why. Pam, 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 pam. Because the reason why United is difficult for you to sell players is not because they cannot sell. You buy a player for £10 million. Let me just put it in a short way. You buy a player for £10 million. You pay the player £50,000 a week, and this is just a normal player, right? And you have to sell this player now. Nobody wants to buy the player for £10 million. You say, okay, you know what? We will sell the player for £8 million. Many people want to buy the player for £8 million. But guess what? The player earns £50,000 a week, which is overrated. And the club can only pay £30,000 a week. So that's why Manchester United doesn't sell players, because we overpay for average players. Hope that is has synced into you guys. It is really frustrating. I agree with you, Messi. It's really frustrating, especially if you really love the club. You really have the club in mind, guys. Guys, keep telling me where you're watching from. We have hearing most of the people watching are from the African continent. The reason I'm asking this is because I need to know when to do these streams. You know, today I came in the morning, I couldn't see anybody on the stream, and sometimes we average 500. Today we struggle to have 200 on the stream, and now we're having close to 300. So I need to understand when to come live. I love this live stream because we get to know each other. You know, you come out with some good points, and I also relate to you guys. We share, and guys, please, if you want to you know, we do have obviously do have if you would like to subscribe to the channel, there's only one way to do so. If you want to be a member, everything is here. Let me just to give you guys what we have here as you know. So here we go. If you want to be a member, here we go. We have for those of you who like to be member of the channel, here we go. You can click and see what we have, because in future we'll be reading comments only for members. Yeah, so if you want to be a member, here you go. I've pinned the comment below. Guys, please make sure you share. We have 30 of you. We can have 100 likes today, but guess what? Why are you guys not liking the video? I mean, I'm giving you a chance reading your comments. We have to have at least 13 live on our live video. So let's go back with the news. We know that Manchester United, we are playing against City. City are already ready for the league. I mean, they are favorites. They are favorites to win the league again. Look, let me tell you guys, there's this story that has come out about Manchester United going for De Jong. I don't know what the hell is going on with Manchester United in De Jong, because De Jong is a player that has frustrated our window, and I think nobody will want De Jong any longer. And De Jong is a different kind of player that I think that's not what United we need today. We need not only a good midfielder, but we need a physical midfielder. De Jong is not that physical, but you see what I mean. I really don't think De Jong is what United needs at the moment. Look, will you go for a physical defender or a technical one? Okay, 55 of you have voted. I wanted to ask a question, but I mean, this is just a poll. So, Sander Berge, can Sander Berge do a job in Manchester United midfield? 60% says yes, 40% no. So, it's not written on our end the stream, our end the poll here. So if you guys have an idea, tell me what poll do you want, guys. I want it to be interactive. I want you to tell me what poll you want, so I should just go on the poll. Any news from there on Casemiro? He has the heart of the club, like okay, Bruno Garnacho. Okay. Any news from the leads? I don't know, from the likes of offload. Okay. No, in regards to Casemiro, I see what you mean. Your question is if Casemiro, any developments in regards to Casemiro. That's for Michael Namaja. Casemiro for now is not going to be, I mean, United is finding it very difficult to sell Casemiro. And so it is, Chibwe Kandwa said good deal. What deal is good deal? I think you're talking about Sander. Yeah. So, Casemiro, the issue with Casemiro is his salary is 350k. He has been here for 2 years. We gave him 4 years plus 1 year extension for a 29-year-old. That was a hell of a crazy deal for such a player. I mean, those guys who gave him that deal, it's quite frustrating, to be honest. Guys, I'm inviting you guys tomorrow because I will want to do a video on players leave and go. I want to hear from you guys. It will be a poll. It will be a different kind of stream. It will be in the afternoon, just like this. We will come out. So, guys, make sure you click the like and subscribe because I want to tell you guys players who are going and coming, and I would love to get your input. Let's do it together. I think together we stand because we are the United Way TV. We are the future of our football club. So I will love you. I'm inviting all of you tomorrow for that. So don't forget, please make sure you come on our stream tomorrow. So if you do have some questions, feel and drop them before. The thing is that if you just came into the stream, let me just run now to certain stories that we have had. Yesterday we had this information yesterday that Manchester United we have this information yesterday that from David Ornstein, who is the boss in the English transfer window. Let me just tell you what he said. Manchester United are switching their focus on their search to sign a new midfielder away from Manuel Ugarte. That was from David Ornstein yesterday. And guess what? We know United, as they are switching, what happened is we discovered that United are looking at Gomes. Gomes is Brazilian Gomes, one of those top midfielders in the Premier League last year. I think he was in the team of the year. He plays for Wolves, energetic holding midfielder. He moves the ball really smart. Manchester United discussed a £38 million move for Chelsea target. Chelsea is one of the players that needed Gomes, and we spoke about this. You can see that here, that Gomes situation is hitting as Manchester United are searching for a replacement to Ugarte. And that's what we've been hearing. And today, just some couple of hours ago, the big news for the young guy who just came in now and asked about who is our third signing. That was who came up with that? Who said who was our third signing? So this is our third signing. Chido Obi Martins, confirmed by Fabrizio Romano here. He assigned, he has passed his medicals because, medicals is the final stage of every deal. Yeah, so Chidi has done that. We spoke also on Leny Yoro. Leny Yoro's injury, he's getting more and more better, strong, and in the operation went successful, and hopefully he comes back strong. And yeah, so we came up this morning a little bit strange that this afternoon that Pletigol, who works for Sky Sports Germany, said one he's hearing, Ugarte still believes and still wants to come to Manchester United. And the reason why I think Ugarte might come to United, because PSG, Paris Saint-Germain at the moment are trying to negotiate for Jadon Sancho. Sancho is a player that PSG loves, and they will do everything that they want. PSG has the endless cash. They are one of those who destroy the world market. Actually, the history of football, it used to be AC Milan. It used to be AC Milan, Olympique de Marseille at some point. But PSG has destroyed the market, has inflated the market, and we are suffering that actually. Chido Obi Martin is now official. Yes. Conde F. Shako, Chido Martin is now official. He is official player of Manchester United. He just passed his test. That's what I am saying. I think Zubimendi will solve our problem. This is from Michael Namembio, who actually is a rational guy, but this is not a rational thing. Tell me, Michael, if we cannot pay, if United doesn't really have money to pay for Ugarte 50, how do you think we will have Zubimendi as a Manchester United player? Zubimendi there is a fee for Zubimendi. You don't negotiate it. It's just like with Zesky. Zubimendi, you have 60 million euros, 51, that's 51 million pounds. You get Zubimendi. No, you just get him. But United doesn't have that cash, so it doesn't really make any sense for us to talk about that. We'll talk much about that. To talk about that. But anyway, guys, a great short stream here, 36 minutes. We try to get you guys involved. Guys, please make sure you click a like on the video. Get involved with the United Way TV. Please make sure you share the videos to all your social medias. There's something going on with us here. It is quite challenging for me to do what I want to do for a reason which I cannot speak it here, but maybe in a month or so I will inform you guys. You will get to understand why August was such a challenging period for us here in the United Way TV. And guys, if we hit 10,000 subscribers, we are giving away our face caps here. This is from the United Way TV. I'm giving it to you guys, where you use them. It's Manchester United fan club, the face caps. I've shown you guys a lot. If you go to our community section, which by the way I'll be asking questions there, I will remind you guys about that. It was a great show, guys. Our live stream generally from 30 minutes, we hit them to 100 to like 1 hour if we have a bigger audience. If we don't have an audience and interesting questions, then we move further. So let's check the news before we see if we can vamos. So we've talked about Sander Berge, which is a potential player, but there is also this story that Manchester United are reportedly considering, moving for Burnley Sander Berge. But you guess what? The thing is that we have Jose Mourinho wants Sander Berge, right? Jose Mourinho for Besiktas is searching for Sander Berge. Sander Berge is like the old school holding midfielder. He's the guy that can always cover the back two, right? The central backs. I think he is a player that can fit Manchester United. He can do a job for the main time. So we are hearing about Leny Moleston. I really don't like this guy. I don't like managers who leave their club and start snitching around. So there are some updates here. Well, let me tell you guys the updates here. Bayern Munich issues deletes Manchester United after verbal agreement. As you guys know, there was already a verbal agreement with Berlin. That's the reason he didn't go to South Korea for the preseason. And United had already agreed certain things, but Bayern Munich are not ready to lower the price. In a major shakeup initiated by Sir Jim Ratcliffe, Man United defense is set to be restructured with newcomer Leny Yoro joining the replacing Varane, which most of you know, and Willy Campbell sold. We know Victor Lindelof also is in the market. So United will sell Lindelof at some point. It will sell Lindelof at some point. So that's not what we are worried of. Lindelof will leave Manchester United. And guys, if you do have some questions, I can stay here for the next 5 minutes. Give me some smart questions there. I mean, I'm going to answer them, obviously. And I say, look, I was asked a question, what would be the lineup for the Community Shield? Someone saying that Bruno Fernandes will be on the bench because he didn't play. If you think Bruno Fernandes will be on the bench because he didn't go for preseason, then you should go and choose another game and support. Not Manchester. I didn't say choose another football club. I said choose another game and support. The thing is, these players were on holiday. All our players who our first team players will play. Instead, the kicker for me this week, if I tell you, let me do a short. Let me give a short poll. Should United? It came to my mind. Should United sign Amrabat before should United sign Amrabat before Charity Shield? I'm giving you guys 5 minutes. Let me see your brains. I really want to know this. Should Manchester United sign Amrabat before should United sign Amrabat? Yeah, I'm asking you guys. Should Manchester United sign Amrabat before Charity Shield? We have just 3 of you who voted. I'm asking you guys. I really need to know that. Should Manchester United sign Amrabat? Look, the biggest problem we have now with the United team is our midfield. If you're smart, if you've watched a lot of games, I don't want to say if you're smart because it's an opinion situation. But if you had that, what word should I use? If you have a vision, you will see Manchester United really needs that. The biggest problem for our football club is the midfield. It's not even the defense. Some players can hold that defense for 1, 2, 3 games. It's the midfield. If we don't have a proper CDM, someone who can hold the line, it will be really difficult. We can be given like 5-0 in the finals. So United, that's where we are. And that might push. I think that's what PSG is doing. They are trying to see how if United can budge. It can budge and also come and pay for what we are, come and pay over the odds. So that's why I'm asking you guys, should United sign Amrabat? Guys, please don't forget to click the like on the video, subscribe to the channel. We are live every morning here, so make sure you do so. We'd love to hear your opinions as fans, because this is what we do. For those of you who are new here, you know my position in terms of football. I've always said this clearly at Manchester United. We obviously need to sign that holding midfielder, and we need to sign 2 holding midfielder. It wasn't only 1 holding midfielder. Guys, we have a poll here. Just 7 of you have voted. We have 3 more minutes. We can have 30 votes here. Should United sign Amrabat before Charity Shield? So before the weekend. Because I think, I'll tell you my position. Don't follow me. I want to justify mine. If United, we have Amrabat, we sign him tomorrow, that would be a very good green light. It will put pressure on those who don't want to sell. We have Amrabat. He knows the system. He comes to Manchester United. Guess what? Happy days. He is going to be productive. This is my opinion. And you have to agree with that our midfield, Kobbie plays like an 8, not as a 6. Who will play the 6? Casemiro. If Casemiro plays that 6, I'm sure that United fans will go crazy in that final. That is 100%. I'm really sure about that, guys. So I think it is important that we get this midfield. We might be doubting Sanders, but I think very few of you will be doubting a player like Amrabat, who has been here for a long time, who understands Eric Ten Hag way of playing. So I think Amrabat will be a good addition for Manchester United. Also, we've been hearing stories, as I told you guys earlier, about the elite coming to United. We told you guys about also the player from Wolverhampton, right? Gomes from Wolverhampton. We have Rabiot. I think United. I think at this point I cannot say I think. I know United are trying to wrap up these signings. I really know this. United is a club which we have this history of doing very late deals because we think they are more profitable. But I would be very angry with Manchester United if we did pay that same money that is demanded for Ugarte after wasting all this time. So that's why I'm asking you guys, go and vote. Go and vote. Like the American US elections. Should Manchester United sign Amrabat? Amrabat, I didn't spell the word well. Before the Charity Shield. So we have only 10 of you have voted, which means you guys aren't interested. Yeah, guys are interested. So tell me, guys, go and I need a yes or no. I need a yes or no, guys. Can some of you please share this? I don't know if it's possible to share, but I would love to know what you guys think about this Ugarte deal. Because with this deal in regards to Amrabat, because as I said, Amrabat is the real deal, is the player that I think United should bring at the moment, the player that can hold the line. You know the word hold the line. When you have I think Amrabat is the player that I really think that he comes in, he doesn't need enough time to adapt. And my honest opinion is United should go for Amrabat. I don't know what you guys think, but if you do think something else, please let me know. We have 22 of you watching. That 22 could turn to 22 likes, guys. So please make sure you like the video. Thanks for all of you joining the stream. It is not over yet because we want at least 20 of you to go on voting. We're asking you, should United sign Amrabat before the charity? So before weekend, go and smash that yes or no button. But we are getting now 85% out of 13, which means roughly we have 11 of you, 14 of you have voted, 86% is going forward because our defense is not good, guys. Use your bloody brains. Our holding defense is not good at the moment. We don't have the money. Don't be shy to be who you are. United don't have the money to spend. So we need to go rational. Amrabat will cost us less than 10 million pounds. Amrabat will cost us 8 million pounds, to be fair. So why should you not do a business like Amrabat, who helps to solve at least a temporary issue? This is a no-brainer, which means you don't even need to think about this to make a decision. So that's where I am. We have 15. We need 5 more people to take part. 20 will not be the worst of voting. So please make sure you join us there and tell us what you think about the Amrabat coming. Don't forget, I'm one of the many people who believe that Amrabat was one of the most important players in the finals because his physicality brought that difference. His energy, his defensive positioning did increase the value for Manchester United going forward. So if you don't see that, maybe volleyball is for you. We have 15 of you who have voted. I think we should just kind of wait and see how things go. And let's see. So Jose Mourinho wants Berge now because United wants Berge. Okay. So there is some breaking news here in regard to Manchester United. It could be, it's just 4 minutes old. And let me tell you guys this. This is a breaking news. It will be fantastic if that works, right? For those of you who watched the video till this end, let me just tell you guys, it is about a player which most of you, well, it's not Fabrizio Romano. If you're a Fabrizio Romano guy, you will not find it funny. But it's about a player which most of you would love this player to be sold. And yeah, it's Antony. That has been Antony. So you have Antony. This is from UX Exclusive. These are people who spend a lot of time trying to get who pay a lot of money to get information that the Saudis are trying to go on Antony now to buy That's just 4 minutes ago. Tell me what you guys think about this. Saudi coming in to buy Antony for Manchester United. What is your opinion on this type of a deal? Should Antony leave? I think this will be, you know what, this deal is even better than signing Amrabat. You know what? So Al Nasri have switched their attention to Antony after failing to agree a deal with Barcelona Rafinha. So I think Antony will be the guy, our cash cow. Do you know what a cash cow means in business? Is the section of a business that actually generates more revenue or profit. So Antony has been, this is a breaking news, guy. I know this account is a good account, United exclusive, that Antony Al Nasri are looking on Antony as an option. They wanted to buy Rafinha. It's been almost like 2 weeks. Rafinha doesn't want to leave Barcelona. And you can't fight when players don't want to leave club. Players have to agree before you make a deal. So we have 2 more votes. We have 89 of you. 89% are saying that we need Amrabat. Guys, please click the like on the video. Can we hit that 50 likes with you guys? We can. We just have 25 now, but in the next 5 minutes, we can do the 15 likes and you. And if you do have some questions, feel free to ask them below, because you know what? We read your questions, even if you're not a member at this point. But yeah, so the big news now is that Manchester United, Al Nasri, has switched their attention to Antony. So Antony is a player which obviously most, if not all, United fans would love him to move on. He hasn't been a good servant, let's be honest. And I mean, he's not full profit, but at least he cuts our expenditures. I think Antony is a no-brainer. If Manchester United can have, if Al Nasri can come with let me just do a short poll. We have 18 of you here. You said 90 have said no. Let's do a 5-minute poll. Should Antony go to? Would you sell Would you sell Antony to the Saudis, to the Saudi league? Would you sell Antony to the Saudi leagues? So would you sell Antony to the Saudi league? Yes or no? I just want to know. Would you sell Antony to the Saudi league? This is a no-brainer. If we can get 20 of you on this, I mean, I will be so happy. Would you sell Antony to the Saudi league? Would you sell Antony? It's important for us to know this. Guys, get your opinions and tell me what you think about Saudi, Saudi being linked with Antony. I would love to hear what you think below. And we have we already 5 of you have already voted, and yeah, that's a smart one here. So all of you are saying that yes so far. Let I mean, you know what? Let us not say, hey, you know what, Raf is. I mean, just 5. It doesn't matter. Let's do 20. 6 of you, and it's still 100%. Would you sell Saudi? Would you sell Antony to the Saudi league? Because this is a breaking news. If you're coming in, the Saudi league has approached Manchester, has turned their intention on Antony. They wanted Rafinha, and Rafinha doesn't want to leave Barca. And I think Manchester United will be willing to sell Antony if the right offer comes. And guess what? The Saudi have a lot of cash. This could be a breakthrough for Manchester United. Antony going to the Saudi Arabia, doing his thing. You know, Antony loves what we call the school football, and I think he will be a good addition for the Saudi league with what he brings to the table. Look, nobody hates Antony. You know, in football, the word on a personal level, the word hates for me doesn't exist. But I will be blunt with you guys that I think Antony, 2 years, he has been one of the worst signings for Manchester United's history. and not because he's a bad player, but because we paid a lot of money for such an average player, which is hard to for me to grasp. Look, I remember back then. The thing with fans is that I remember back then when Anthony wondered about Anthony. If you go and look at our Facebook group, we had a lot of guys from the Nigerians and around. Well, a lot of Africans were like, Anthony was going to be the greatest thing that happened in Manchester. He came to Manchester, and guess what? Nothing happened. He just brought a lot of frustration to Manchester United Football Club. I don't think Anthony is worth it. Um, I don't think. I don't think he wants it. So we have got the information here is Anthony. Um, we've got the information here that Anthony is a player which Manchester United were trying to get offloaded. So the big news here even is like it's even said here that Jadon Sancho and Antony have been offered to clubs in Saudi Arabia as Manchester United try to recoup their 155 million spent by the wingers. Look, we are not a charity. We have to move forward. We are not a charity. It is important that Manchester United we log in, we talk, we log in and switch on and understand that football for us is something. I mean, you see what I mean? We need to show some character here, guys. We need to. I mean, you know, we need to make some noise. We need to make some noise in terms of players, and yeah, I think Anthony obviously is a player that we have to sell. Well, we have 8 of you who have voted already, and if we can get that 10, that would be fantastic. If we can get that 10, that would be fantastic. Honestly, it will be. Anyway, guys, we will be doing a 1 hour stream shortly. Let's give the 4 minutes. 4 minutes, and let's finish with this. 4 minutes, we will be off the lines here. So, Anthony, Manchester United are trying to offload. We're trying to offload Anthony alongside with Jadon Sancho. We know that PSG are interested in Jadon Sancho. I really believe that United will be signing some players this week. We have just signed Chido Obi, and I think we have to tomorrow. Don't be surprised that Amrabat will be a United player in the coming in the coming days, because United we just can't move. We just can't continue like this. We have to get this fan base a little bit excited by doing the right thing. Anyway, guys, let's just keep it real here. 8 of you have voted, but it's too small. The question came so long. Would you sell Anthony? And 88% said yes. Love speaking to you guys. Smash a like on the video. Get involved with the United Way TV. And yeah, talk to you soon. Bye bye. See you tomorrow in the morning, guys. If you're subscribed, click the bell because we have a lot tomorrow morning. There will be some cracking news as we go to bed today. Great short vlog. You can call it vlog, you can call it show. I was glad speaking to you guys. Let me don't go. Before I go, I want to give a shout out to our members, those of the not members actually. Members, for those of you who are members, we have Hans van Hoys, who wasn't here today, but I guess he is busy doing his things. I want to shout out to all of those who came first to the stream. You have Kande F. Shako, I think this is the first time. Michael Mambo, I think you are already an old person in the stream. I'm trying to look at new names. Cathy Messi is an old name. Yeah, we know Michael was an old name. And I think Kiwi Nixon seems to be an old name. Chibwe Kwanda. Yeah, that's a new name. I know Konde Shako.